We often think of Greek mythology as a world of sunshine, white marble temples, and heroic battles under the bright sun. But before the golden age of the Olympians, there was a time of absolute, crushing silence. A time before the sun, before the moon, and before the gods had names. Most people know Hades, the ruler of the dead. But Hades is a newcomer to the throne of shadows. Long before him, there was a power so ancient that even Zeus, the king of the gods, would not dare to look it in the eye. Today, we journey into the primal void to meet the true masters of the dark, Erebus and Nyx. At the very beginning of the universe, there was only chaos. Chaos wasn't a god, but a gaping hole in existence. From this cosmic emptiness, the first beings were born. The first was Gaia, the earth. But alongside her came Erebus. Erebus is the personification of the deep darkness. He is not just a god who controls the dark, he is the dark itself. In ancient texts, Erebus is described as the thick, black mist that fills the hollows of the world. He is the shadow that sits between the world of the living and the world of the dead. He is the cold silence that waits for every soul once their life ends. Imagine a darkness so thick you can feel it against your skin. That is Erebus. But where there is deep shadow, there must be the night. Emerging from the same primordial chaos was Nyx, the sister and partner of Erebus. If Erebus is the darkness of the depths, Nyx is the darkness of the sky. She is the veil that covers the world every single day. Nyx is one of the most feared figures in all of mythology. Even Zeus, the wielder of thunderbolts who defeated the Titans and the giants, lived in fear of her. There is a famous story in the Iliad where the god of sleep, Hypnos, angered Zeus. When Zeus pursued him in a rage, Hypnos fled to the cave of his mother, Nyx. Zeus reached the entrance, but he stopped. He knew that to offend Nyx was to invite a darkness that even he could not survive. Together, Erebus and Nyx created a family of deities that represent the most fundamental forces of our lives. They gave birth to Thanatos, the cold touch of death. They birthed Hypnos, the gentle but mysterious power of sleep. They brought forth Nemesis, the goddess of divine retribution. But their most shocking children were Aether and Hemera, light and day. This teaches us a profound lesson from the ancients. Light cannot exist without the darkness that birthed it. So, the next time you find yourself alone in the dark, and you feel that sudden, unexplained shiver down your spine, don't just think of it as an empty room. You are standing in the presence of the oldest powers in the universe. Are you afraid of the dark? Or are you just afraid of who is watching you from within it? If you enjoyed this descent into the shadows, subscribe to Ancient Whispers. The darkness has many more stories to tell.